Alright, hey guys, so today we're going to be talking about nutrition. My focus actually as part of this little video here is basically to show you guys that you can have food that's relatively cheap, doesn't have a lot of synthetic stuff in there either. So I know a lot of you guys right now are thinking that a lot of people who bodybuild out there have some real crazy diets out there, eating things such as just egg whites and a lot of other stuff that really people don't really like eating. I mean, personally, I don't really like boiled pizza. But honestly, a lot of the stuff out there I honestly think is gross. And basically just eating powdered chicken breasts and so on. So I'm trying to change the focus of that and bring it more towards things that people would eat on a day-to-day basis. So today I'm going to be making chicken gyros with a side of chips and some tzatziki. Obviously not going to be conventional gyros because we don't have a rotisserie around, but it will be really high in that muscle building protein, and it will stop you from drinking any more of that divine protein shake to keep up those gains. And honestly, dude, I think that a lot of this industry right now is kind of messed up and we're kind of eating a bit too many chemicals out there. I want to show you guys that I went from this to now this. Let's get to it. Yeah, you can pause it there. Oh, all right, real simple. So what you want to start off is with your skinless, boneless chicken thigh. Just cut it small enough so you can slap it on a grill. Or in your air fryer if you want to use one of those instead. And just get it ready for adding a sauce. All right, so there we go. We've got all the chicken cut up and in there now. So I like to use a base similar to hot wing sauce. Usually I would actually use Tallulah's Chipotle sauce if you can find it, but I can't find it anywhere. So instead we're actually using Red's Buffalo wing sauce. And I'm literally just getting enough on there to basically be able to coat all the chicken there to adhere to all the other seasonings. So next up we're using salt. Any salt will do. I just have Himalayan pink salt. So just get a generous amount in there really. Next up you want to get some cumin. Now obviously this is because you want to get some aromatics going into this chicken. It can't just be a little bit of spice and a little bit of paprika, because ultimately it'll end up tasting pretty boring. Up next, we got onion granules. You can find these pretty much everywhere. Basically, give it a little bit of a sweetness to the chicken through the fuck. This shit always makes me cough. But there you go. You want to get a good amount in there as well. This is basically just paprika and God, I'm gonna sneeze. It's paprika, smoked chilies, salt, and sugar, basically. Up next, we got. You want to put some coriander in there, some ground coriander. Basically gives it a bit more of a gyro or kebaby sort of taste to it, because most kebab and gyro have ground coriander and paprika as the main flavors. Up next, my secret ingredient, hot and smoky chipotle. This is basically just smoked pepper seeds. This stuff is so good. I love to use this on basically everything. So just get a real good amount of that. If you can't get it, black pepper will do too, but honestly I feel chipotle flakes are just so much better. Alright, we're almost done. We've got like 3 more ingredients left to add. So I'm going to add some garlic granules. For the obvious reasons that garlic makes everything obviously better. Smoked paprika, obviously smoky flavor, adds great color to the chicken too. All right, now that it looks like you've got more seasoning than chicken in your bowl, we just got to mix it up and basically add it into a grill rack. Fuck. So as you see, you want to get it really well mixed in there, so you got all those flavors really going through all the chicken. So now you want to get yourself one of these trays that have a grill rack on it, because what you want to do is actually fill the bottom with water, put the grill rack on top, layer the chicken on top of that, and chuck that in the oven at 200 degrees Celsius on the grill setting. So this is exactly why we layered the chicken, we cut the chicken earlier, so that we can actually get it into pretty thin slices onto here, because the goal is to try and get half of the chicken to be quite juicy and the other half to be quite crispy. Sort of similar to when you get on a chicken on a gyro, the outside cooks a lot more than the inside and therefore makes it both, tender and crispy at the same time. Obviously this makes your meat a lot more interesting to eat than just regular old chicken breast that's baked or pan seared. Alright, so now that we got all that chicken in there, we obviously just need to preheat our oven and chuck it in there. Alright guys, so we're going to put in the chips into the air fryer at the same time as we're putting in the chicken into the oven. So yeah, you want to basically let these two cook for around about 20 minutes both, and you can pull them out at the same time. So put them in there. I've set the air fryer to 190 degrees, and I'll see you guys once both have been cooked. Anyway guys, the rest of the video is just me cutting up the rest of the chicken, and you can tell why this is one of my favorite things to make, because it doesn't even look like it's all that healthy, to be honest, but it's essentially just baked potatoes and chicken. It's low calorie, high protein, great, and I mean it tastes good. I'll leave a tzatziki recipe down in the description if you want to use that. Today we just had it with ketchup, but honestly it's great, and it seemed like everybody enjoyed it today. If you guys like the content, make sure to give it a like or comment. If not, is what it is, and I guess I'll see you guys later.